Air traffic controllers are now in the spotlight after the deadly crash over the Potomac. Many are wondering if the shortage of workers in the tower at Reagan National played a contributing role in the accident.
Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot May-Kay Beeler joins us here this morning. And May-Kay, did officials say that one controller was doing the job of two? And it doesn't sound like it's normal, but has it become normal?
Well, unfortunately, yes. It's not ideal, but it is acceptable, and it has happened before. That according to National Transportation Safety Board Chair Jennifer Homendy. Now, she says it's not unusual in this day and age due to the pilot shortage. So it's too early to say whether or not the double duty controller played any role in last week's crash. But typically at DCA Reagan National, one controller will work the helicopter traffic while another separates airplanes. But reports reveal only one controller worked both those stations the night of the Black Hawk helicopter when it collided with the American Eagle jet. So runway incursions and near misses, we know they've made headlines over the past year. While no one was hurt in those incidents, nerves were rattled. Well, I caught up with Captain CB Sully Sullenberger, aviation safety expert, former U.S. ambassador to the International Civil Aviation Organization, and of course, best known for his actions as captain of U.S. Airways Flight 1549, the Miracle on the Hudson. While we met to discuss upcoming changes to the Sullenberger Aviation Museum, I asked about air traffic control concerns. Worried about the shortage, the air traffic controller shortage at all?
Of course I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do a better job of providing the staffing in all the positions that are needed, but it's going to take time. It's going to take years.
Well, first of all, that's awesome that you got time with Captain Sullenberger there. Why does he say it's going to take years? Why can't we fix this quickly?
It's the training. And as you can imagine how involved it is. So it's a matter of months. It's not a matter of months. It's a matter of years and many years. And many experienced air traffic controllers, they're retiring. They're either aging out, they have to retire at 56, burned out or fatigued. So it's going to take a while to get all the towers and control centers fully staffed.
Well, so you talk about the shortage here, but how short are we talking? Are we talking hundreds, thousands, dozens?
About 3,000, but we are, I should say, the FAA is on target. Last year they filled their quota of hiring. This year they're on track to set that quota as well. The issue is not only the retirement, but the dropout or failure rate. All applicants don't make it through the training. It's tough. And entry-level applicants, they must complete required training, spend several months at the FAA Academy in Oklahoma City. They are paid while in training. If they graduate, after graduating from the academy, they're placed in locations across the country, and they gain up to 3 years, yes, 3 years on the job experience before becoming a certified professional controller. The job is full-time with some additional hours. Most facilities operate 24/7, 365 days a year, working days, evenings, night shifts, weekends, holidays. So with the shortage, many controllers are working 10-hour days, 6 days a week.
Wow.
That's a lot. And so when they don't get the typical holidays, right?
Right,
so,
right.
When you think about everyone else is traveling, but there are requirements to be an air traffic controller even before all that. So
right.
What are they?
So you have to be at least 31 years old or the oldest, 31 years old to apply. Because the mandatory retirement age is 56. They want you to get the pension, so 20 years of service. So 31 years is the oldest to apply. You have to have either 1 year of general work experience or 4 years of education leading to a bachelor's degree or a combination of both. Now this is important. A U.S. citizen, speak English clearly enough to be understood over the radio. Be willing to relocate to an FAA facility based on agency staffing needs. And folks, you gotta study, pass written tests, medical exams, and psychological testing. It's a nail biter.
All right, well, hopefully those positions will be filled. The right people will take that job. All right, so you mentioned earlier, we saw you interviewing Captain Sullenberger there. We know the Aviation Museum that's here. You're working on a special with him. What can you tell us about that?
So remember I did this special, Sullenberger Aviation Museum Takes Flight. We did that when the new museum opened. So the president, Stephen Saucier, who was the visionary and made the museum what it is today, a Smithsonian affiliate, he's retiring. So we're celebrating his life, his work, talking about what it was involved with all this work he did and what's next for the museum. Captain Sullenberger and his wife Lori were very close working with Stephen. So everybody talks about how this incredible museum has come to be. Now, have you been? This is the new museum.
I knew you were going to call me out.
Because
No.
I ask him that every
Well,
time.
I'm waiting on my dad, who was a retired Air Force pilot. I want him to come up from Atlanta so that we can go together.
Okay.
So
That would be special.
I actually have plans, but I'll do it this year.
And
I
you
promise.
will love it. Smithsonian affiliate
Okay.
on the campus of Charlotte Douglas International Airport.
All right, May Kay, thank you.